Stupid simple, high protein, and filling is always overnight oats. Y'all know I'm obsessed. This is my PB&J one, which is not on my YouTube, so that's why I thought it'd be fun to do this meal prep video with you guys. I am prepping a lot, as you see, because I'm going to eat these on my rest days too, and I want to have backups for the weekends in case I don't want to eat whatever I'm thinking. I like them better when they've been sitting as well, so it's okay if I make a ton and I don't get to them. I will. Y'all know I will. So let's get to it. It's so easy, y'all. This is something that you can take on the go, keep cold in a cooler, traveling, all the things. It's gonna keep you full for a long time, and it's gonna hit all those macros. Let's get it. When making overnight oats, you wanna have an assembly line, if you will. I like to go in order from dry ingredients to wet ingredients. You can put it together, it doesn't matter, however you like. You're gonna shake these up regardless at the end. So first off, I'm gonna take all my lids off, y'all. If you're making a bunch, take them all off. Get your jars lined up and go in order of ingredients and do one ingredient at a time. At least that seems like it's faster for me versus making one whole one and then doing it like that. You're going to be here for years, and that's not the point of this meal prep. It's supposed to be quick and easy and efficient, right? So I got all my jars open. I'm going to put them to the side. Got to have a food scale. If you do not have a food scale, I will have this one specifically linked down below. I've had it for years and it hasn't done me wrong just yet. This isn't going to be an exact measurement, or as far as my cup. I'm going to weigh out 40 grams of old-fashioned oats are the ones that I like to use in each one. And I just like to use a scooper. It goes a lot faster than what I used to use. This was taking me all day. And again, I don't have that much time and I want to get this done and ready. So we're going to scoop it out with our little thing and just weigh it up. That way we're precise. 40 grams in each one. Seeds. I have this down to an art, I'm pretty sure. Sometimes I say that and sometimes I go over, but I have my chia seeds in my mason jar. I like to use this little spoon that the boys use for lunch, and I know approximately like how much I'm going to weigh it out. We're going to use 4 grams, by the way. You get used to doing this as time goes, especially if you eat this stuff on repeat, and it's not that hard when you're going to weigh and measure things out. Now I'm a little shy there. We need 4 grams and we are at 5. It's okay. It's all right. Y'all don't have to be scooping those. Now look, if we're using something that's super calorie dense, then yeah, especially if you go over by a ton, but being one little gram, look, I've done it plenty of times and it hasn't done anything to my progress yet, y'all. It is just fine. I swear, just because I said something to y'all, it was like 3 grams for each one. I had to do a little bit extra. Of course, we're going to be using the PEScience protein powder. Y'all ask all the time which ones I recommend if you are new to their protein powders. Cake Pop is #1. I use it in a ton of my recipes. It is so versatile for recipes, baking, but also tastes great on its own as a protein shake if that's what you're looking for. Snickerdoodle would be my second one. We've got a new overnight oats that I'm excited about next week though, and I'm gonna film it for a meal prep if y'all are liking these. A caramel apple overnight oats using the new PEScience apple protein powder. Cannot wait for that. So 14 grams of the protein powder going in each one of these bad boys. I'll tell y'all the protein powder gets a little funny on the scale anyway for me. So y'all saw I did try to scoop some out of one because it was a little bit over. And it's kind of hard with the powders. With the Jello, I'm going to show you as far as weighing it up. It's kind of hard to read sometimes on here, but just do your best. Like I said, just don't go over like significantly, but if it's over like a gram or under a gram in some instances, it's going to be fine. Next dry ingredient, we've got some Jello pudding mix. I like to use the butterscotch. You can do sugar-free if you want. That will lower the calories like by 2 calories. Like, not gonna lie, it's not by much. I like this because it doesn't affect my gut with the artificial stuff from the sugar-free ones. That's why I choose these. Y'all ask all the time. But again, do what best serves you and your journey. But we're going to do 7 grams of the butterscotch. Be careful with this. Like I said, with the protein powder, when it comes out, see, look, that was 7 grams. That's crazy. And sometimes I can get a little heavy handed with this and it goes over a little bit. So just be very cautious of this stuff, because like, look, it doesn't take much and you're at 7 grams, but it makes such a difference with the texture and the thickness of overnight oats, is why I add it to all my recipes. Moving on to sweeteners and flavoring, we're going to do 15 milliliters of the Carrie sugar-free syrup. You can use whichever one you want. I like this one a lot. The macros are great. 5 calories for 2 tablespoons. And it's the one that doesn't taste artificial to me. It tastes closest to the real deal. I don't taste any artificial sweeteners or anything like that. That's why I like it. And it's pretty cheap when you get it off of Amazon. I do a 2-pack over there. I will try to link it down below for you guys, because there's some other ones on there that are kind of pricey. Y'all know how Amazon gets. You got to buy from the right ones, or there's other ones on there trying to rip you off. So I will link the specific 2-pack that I've been buying as of late. If you've been watching the vlogs, y'all know the boys use this as well for waffles and pancakes. So everybody likes it. Nobody can tell that it's sugar-free or any different from the real deal. Next, we're going to do some vanilla extract. I'm doing 5 grams of vanilla extract in each one. Thank y'all so much for recommending to get the Big Mama Jamma jar at Sam's Club. It is definitely more cost effective. A little hack that I learned from our good friend Kenny here on the YouTubes is that if you take a toothpick, I was trying to get my toothpick, and you poke a hole in this little like lid thing, instead of it like, this eliminates you for going overboard on the scale. So you have to actually squeeze it out to get your grammage, if that's the word, versus pouring it out and doing like a million times over what you need and wasting money, because this stuff is so expensive, right? So I'm going to set it to grams now. I had it on milliliters, and I'll show you guys just how easy it is to squeeze it out and get that 5-gram measurement versus it like gushing out of there. A way to save, I'm telling you. Thank you, Kenny, for that hack for sure. With the same spoon we use for the chia seeds, I'm going to weigh out 113 grams of this Oikos Vanilla 000 yogurt. This stuff is delicious, and this is pretty much the exact yogurt I use in all the base of my overnight oats. It gets a little messy, guys, I'm not gonna lie, with trying to get it in there specifically and dollop a daisy in there, you know what I'm saying? And I got 2 containers out because I know this 1 container probably isn't gonna be enough. Same with my almond milk sitting over there. But 113 grams, let's get it.
Going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling.
If you saw me struggling trying to get the rest out of this container, your girl's not wasting any of that, okay? This stuff is too damn expensive too. One thing on these overnight oats I do not use my scale for is almond milk. I just use the actual measuring cup, half a cup for each one. It makes it super easy to go through and fill these up real quick. And then, my friends, that is going to be it for the base, and I'll show you the day that we're eating what we're going to add to these bad boys for PB&J style. So as I fill them up with the almond milk, I am going to go ahead and put the tops and slide them to the side.
You got the best of me. You got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you crossed my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you.
Friends, our overnight oats oats are done. So what we're gonna add the day of course, these are PB&J, so we're gonna add some peanut butter. I'm doing exactly 2 tablespoons. This is the Target brand. You can do the Walmart brand. It's 180 calories for 2 tablespoons, which is 32 grams. I know the Jif is 10 more calories. This one probably is 2, to be honest with y'all, because nutritional labels are not 1,000,000% accurate. So if you want to use the Jif, that's fine. It's not going to be a big difference. And then we've got to have a jelly. You can use whichever one you like. Talking about sugar-free earlier and how I don't like it for the Jello, I do like it for the jam though. And we're going to use the Smucker's sugar-free red raspberry is the one that I like. Use whichever one you like best. I do 2 tablespoons, which is 34 grams of that. So these 2 ingredients as toppings are included in the macros down below. Y'all have also asked if you can go ahead and put the toppings on and put them in the fridge now versus doing it the day of eating, and the answer to that is absolutely yes. It just may make it a little bit tougher, not much tougher, to stir your peanut butter. It might harden the peanut butter a little bit, but it should be fine. I know a lot of you guys like to take this on the go. You don't want to bring your food scale to work and weigh up the top. I get it, okay? So yes, you can put the toppings on ahead of time, and that way you can just grab and go. We've got breakfast whipped up for the week and part of the weekend. I mean, how quick and easy was that? And you were set. Don't make this overcomplicated. I say it all the time. Now let's move on to lunch. These are these pepperoni pizza bowls. I had them last week, so good. I'm having them again this week. And we'll see, you'll probably see these way more often because it's just so easy to meal prep and do. I'm telling you guys, that's why I'm sharing it with y'all. So we're gonna need some ground beef. I'm using 93%. You can use 96%. If you're cutting, you need less calories. Mozzarella cheese, I've just got the regular kind. Again, you can do reduced if you need to. Turkey pepperoni, I think I went through a bag and a half last time I did this, so I'm hoping I have enough. And y'all, the Hormel is so much more expensive than Aldi. If you have an Aldi, get there and use that. It's gonna help you out. And some rotini pasta. I use the regular. If you want to use the protein Barilla Plus or whatever, go right ahead. And then to have our little saucy sauce instead of a marinara, we're gonna do this Hellmann's roasted garlic. Now this is discontinued. I will have the link that I bought a big case of it down from Amazon. It's still available and I love it. They do make another version of it now since they discontinued it, but it's higher calorie and I haven't tasted that one yet, but I can attest this one tastes bomb. So y'all, this is like the most stupid simple thing. Let's get it. First things first, we got our water on the stove, and if you're not salting your water for your pasta, I don't know what you're doing, but like, Lord, hopefully your thing is working better than mine. So there we go, we got it salted. We're gonna put this bad boy on high, put the lid on so it can get to boiling. Let me show you how to weigh out the pasta and how we're gonna weigh it out when we go to assemble our bowl. I'm making 4 bowls, and each serving of each bowl is gonna be 56 grams of weighed out dry pasta. So I'm gonna do 56 times 4 bowls, weigh that out. That's the pasta I'm going to cook. Once it is cooked and drained, then I'm gonna re-weigh it, and whatever that number is by the gram, that total, I'm gonna divide that big total by 4 because I'm making 4 bowls, and then I'll distribute that number into each of the bowls, and that will be the exact right macros and portion for my pasta, dry versus cooked. Couldn't have got more spot on if I wanted to, and that was the entire box. Like, what is my luck on that? You can use any other pasta y'all want. I like the rotini in this specific recipe, the texture of it. Go ham with whichever one you like. The water is boiling for the noodles. I'm gonna go ahead and get my meat mixture cooked, which I need 3 ounces for each bowl. I'm doing 4 bowls, so 12 ounces. I'm gonna weigh up raw. I'll show you the seasonings I'm gonna use. I didn't mention those. And then I do the same thing after. So when it's done, I'm gonna drain the meat, and then I will weigh it up cooked, divide that by 4, and that will be the portion I divide into our meal prep bowl. 12 ounces of 93% lean beef is in. We're gonna do simple with the seasonings. I'm gonna do some onion powder. I don't measure, I just measure with my heart. Garlic powder, and then some of the herbs de Provence from Trader Joe's. Y'all, I plan on making a Trader Joe's haul soon when the fall stuff comes out. Y'all told me the first week of September is when I should expect it. I mean, I gotta go get my backup in the back and fill this up. I go a little heavy-handed with the garlic powder. Who's with me? But I plan on going to TJ's once the stuff is out, because it's far from me. So making a trip doesn't make sense unless it's worth it. And if the goods is out, then it'll be worth it. That looks good as far as seasonings. Let's brown this puppy up. Beef is looking done, y'all. And remember, we are going to to reheat these in the microwave. Don't get triggered. I like them best, these bowls, heated. I have tried them heated and cold. You can do both. Cold's not bad, but heated is the way, okay? If you try it cold and you're like, barf, don't come at me because I told you ahead of time. Heat it up. It's best all heated up. I didn't have much grease, as you guys can see. Excess from that 93%. Pretty lean from Sam's Club. So I'm going to let it just hang out while I'm still waiting for the damn water to boil. Does it take forever? It always does. It feels like to me like I'm always in a rush with the damn water. Who's with me? There we go. Finally, it has happened to me. Our water has boiled and we put the noodles in. And we're just going to let this get cooked, all right, not like mushy, al dente is how they call it. You know, I'm no chef, and I've got my spooky spoon. And did you know, I know you guys know this, I know you know this, but there was one point in time where I didn't know this, and I was like, thanks girl for telling me. If you use a wooden spoon, you know, we always have the boiling over, at least I used to back in the day. You just leave this wooden spoon on here, girl, and when it goes to boil over, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't boil over with the wooden spoon there. It's got to be a wooden spoon, okay? There you go. You're welcome. Got my meat weighed up while we're waiting for our pasta. 278 is my total divided by 4, and that's what I'm putting in our bowls. I am using these glass bowls. I have 4 of them. One's in the dishwasher, so I only have 3, and I have a glass oval or circular bowl. And I will link these down below. I've had these since I did meal prep way back in the day when I first started my channel here. So they are probably still available on Amazon, and they're really good. I cannot recommend. I've had them forever. So I'm gonna weigh up my meat, wait for this pasta, put the pasta on top, and then we'll get the turkey put on next. Hi friends, we're gonna do the turkey pepperoni next because, you know, me being impatient, and we want this to be a fast and efficient meal prep, right? We don't want to be waiting around wasting time when we can be doing other steps. So we're doing 20 pepperonis for each bowl, and you can just put them as is in your bowl. That will save you some time right there, but I do like the texture of mine diced up a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna do. Waiting for the pasta to cool down just a little bit before we assemble it in the bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice or shred, I should say, our mozzarella cheese. Again, I'm just using the regular one. This is the same block I used from last week. So as you can see, I used about a half a block. We're gonna do 4 ounces essentially, which is 28 grams for each one of the bowls. So 112 grams total is what I need to weigh up, put on here, and then I will distribute it right in each bowl as far as 28 grams. So I'm gonna go ahead and shred this up. So another hack, again, I'm sure most of you guys know these, but again, at one point I did not. So if you use your shredder like this, and you put it on top of a paper towel, after you get done shredding it, instead of it being all over the place, you can just pick up the entire napkin and put it in your bowl, in your Tupperware, your plate, whatever, and it saves from getting all over and making a hot mess, and easy cleanup and all the things.
No guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me. Leaving the past behind. We're in transit, going off to different places, different planets.
In the same container I used to weigh it up dry, I'm also going to use to weigh it up cooked. 463 grams it looks like, divided by 4.
What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know. Can we?
There you have it. Lunch bowls are done. I'm going to add a little bit of the herbes de Provence just on top to make it pretty and add a little bit more flavoring. You're going to just microwave these to heat up to your liking, stir it all together, and then after you get done microwaving it, we're gonna put that Hellmann's sauce on there, the 2 tablespoons of it. and then really stir it up all together, y'all, because that's gonna be your sauce and the big part of your flavoring, and it's gonna be oh so good. Again, you can eat these warm, cold. I suggest warm, but something that took no time to do. It's high in protein. Macros are down below for everything, and easy to grab and go, and you're set for the entire week. So that's going to do it for today's stupid simple high protein video for y'all. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. That helps me out so much, and I haven't done a video like this in a long time, so it lets me know that you enjoyed it, you like it, and you want to see more of them in the future. So smash it, subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you. I hope this video was enjoyable. I hope you will enjoy these recipes. Please come back to this video and let me know if you made the overnight oats and the pepperoni pizza bowls and how you like them. Any differences that you did with yours, type it in the comments down below for others to see. Thank y'all so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I hope y'all have an awesome one, and we will see y'all in the next one.